August. Clean and sweep initiatives combined with large area FAB detonations had quelled the roach advance in many parts of the world, including the Americas, northern China, Japan, and most of Europe. Antarctica and Australia were less fortunate and had been completely overrun. And far away from the combat zones, UPL DefenseNet analysts discovered a pattern in roach movements, a pattern which could prove to be the aliens' Achilles' heel. Admiral Hayes, the UPL, ranking officer for all military forces, ordered the assembly of a Special Operations Unit for top-secret classified covert assignment. Roach blimps, aka pus bugs, will summon ground and air forces attack you if they detect you. Sure, you destroy them before they see you. Operation Backswing. Phase 1, breach August's perimeter.
This is the Looking Glass to Crystal Peak. Man code Lexington. Action code Zulu Omega. Over.
Action response trigger initiative. Red code Charlie Niner 6-2. Over.
3 minutes from phase 2. Over.
Hillary wants a word with Backswing Op, Looking Glass. Over.
Copy that. All comms enabled. Over.
This is Hillary. It all rests on your shoulders now. I know you've all been briefed on the operation. I also know you have federalized law enforcement personnel on your team. Just babysit them because they have more combat experience with the roaches than you do, and you need any edge you can get. Operation Backswing provides the foundation for every operation for the next 6 months. I cannot overstate the consequences for the UPL if it fails. Do your jobs and come back alive. That's an order. Hillary out.
Ah, police lady's back.
Remember, Bill, if you kill any roaches, make sure 0 pus bags clear the area. Intel believes August uses the pus bags to talk to the worker bees. If any of them survive, they'll bring back help. And lots of them.
Pus bags are those huge blimps, right?
Damn it, officer, you were supposed to read the reference log on the way up here.
I'll take that as a yes. And no problem. I may not know what you guys call them, but I can show you how to kill them.
Complete mission phase 3 in an hour. For your overrun, at least 2 civilian technicians will survive. Colonel Gideon is your field commander and holds tactical authority over the mission. There is an experimental particle beam cannon with a range limited only by the curvature of the Earth and his own visual radius. Oh god! Okay, that is an awesome line. It carries an experimental particle beam cannon with a range limited only by the curvature of the Earth. Fuck yeah.
We've got no time. No time.
I read you.
When do I deploy?
Ready, Commander. I'm on.
Funky music. Oh, I actually talked to the devs and they said the music was, as far as I know, was fine. They gotten royalty-free stuff. As far as the dev knew, they gotten royalty-free stuff. Sorry, let me start it again. Alevice responded, and he was saying as far as he knew it was royalty-free stuff. So, and he tagged in the other guy who had dealt with the music. So, to correct him if he was wrong, which never happened. So, seems I've forgotten the old. Let me start that point again. One of the devs got back to me, Alevice, and he said that as far as he knows, it's royalty-free stuff. And he tagged the guy who had dealt with the music in to correct him if he was wrong, which never happened. Jay Barino also got tagged in, and he never had any issues. So I'm hoping that holds true for me. Hoping. Victory!
Commander, we're detecting some pus bags in your proximity. We're having a hard time achieving a lock on their positions, but we do have a count, and it's a near certainty that they have detected you as well. Destroying them should be your top priority, or they will continue sending roaches to your position.
Understood. I'm on it. You got it. Understood. Moving.
Thing is, though, Zerg, at least Zerg, like, the Zerg of Stark, not our, you know, the Zerg we know of in StarCraft? Do they even need the blimps to communicate like that? The overlords? Like, they fly off and carry messages? Can't the overlords just communicate it psionically? So isn't what we're doing kind of irrelevant? I wonder... The Zerg couldn't be messing with us, could they? Like, oh yeah, we'll let them think we work like this, eh? False sense of security, then I break them.
Someone take down that bus bag.
Got it. Understood.
As Hillary stated during the initial insertion, Operation Backswing is to lead off all operations over the next half year. The anticipated operations to follow are Operation Backswing, destroy the Roach High Queen August. Operation Trailblaze. After August's death, it's expected Roaches will lose any governing intelligence and revert to some type of animalistic behavior. Trailblaze will involve creating highways around the world to funnel feral creatures on pathways towards waiting UPL soldiers. Operation Breadbasket, UPL engineers will locate and disarm unexploded ordnance starting from major urban areas. Operation Zipline, small teams will seek out isolated roach nests and roaches which are lurking in rural and unpopulated areas. Operation Bleach, the carcasses, bones, and genetic material of roaches that is not utilized in UPL research is gathered and burned. Operation Dodger, roach DNA will be weaponized for use by the UPL. Operation Trench, reconstruction of cities and infrastructure in key locations with civilian engineers, then provided support to expand that effort to rebuild over the next 20 years.
Where do you need me? Moving. I'm on it. Understood. 4. You got it. Moving. And 4. Got it. ATC 442 reporting. I'm on it. Where do you need me? Understood. I'm on it. Moving. 4. You got it.
August. The UPL dedicated all of its research arms to deriving methods of defeating the roaches. However, it was a team at Temple Blue, led by Jennifer Halsey, which determined how the roaches were governed by a single intelligence. Originally suspected that Blim's princesses and lower queens served the capacity of battlefield officers. It was through several trial and effort exercises that the UPL realized that these other creatures did not possess a consciousness, even if they held some degree of sapience in carrying out the hive mind's instructions. Several covert missions were undertaken previously to kill what the UPL thought was a high intelligence nonetheless, with each codenamed after a month of the year. After July, the research facility where Halsey was working came under attack by the roaches and required evacuation. Before leaving, she was able to utilize the movements of the roach princesses and lower queens to trace the position of a new creature. The images from this satellite net yielded a high concentration of blur, but Halsey was unable to spot an outline. Halsey was able to spot an outline of a roach creature unlike any previously seen. It is this creature that is codenamed August, and what is now thought to be the governing intelligence for the entire roach invasion. Yeah, from the sounds of it, sounds like a Cerberus. In which case, yeah, they're fucked.
Officer Davis, standing by. 4. You got it. Just give the word. Moving. Understood. Got
If you don't know what a Cerberus is, like, I know I explained one earlier, but you really should go play StarCraft 1. Good game. I kind of, in some ways, I am going off my recollection of StarCraft 1, but in some ways I do kind of prefer StarCraft 1. To 2. Just insofar as, like, I've been watching a Let's Play of StarCraft 2, modded StarCraft 2, as of late, and I remember having some fun with StarCraft 1. While there was less missions, in a sense, like StarCraft 2, like, you get, it's split up into 3 games, and you get, like, 20-odd missions for each faction. The missions are a lot shorter. you get less time to play with the nice units. You don't get to play around with it as much as you did in the original. While in the original you only got 10 missions, you unlocked everything like halfway through, and then you had, you know, another 5 missions to play with them all. Maybe not quite that exactly, but I know it just felt like I know it just felt different. I also swear the missions are shorter, but maybe that's just how he was playing it. In StarCraft 2. Yeah, it could be just down to that. I suppose something I need to do is go replay StarCraft 1, do Brood War, well, replay Brood War, and then do StarCraft 2 again, and see what I think, rather than try and go off recollections and whatnot. Actually, even thinking of my old playthroughs of StarCraft 2, the missions were quicker. There was more of them, but I don't know. There was just some sort of essence, some sort of different energy to StarCraft 1 that's not in StarCraft 2, and that I miss a little, you know? I'll have to play through it all again and see if it's really there or if it's just my imagining. Funky music.
There's a lot of ground to cover, sir.
Officer Davis, standing by.
Funky music.
Four. You got it. Moving. Understood. You got it.
They're all over me!
God, that's an awesome gun.
The word.
God,
Better get those.
how the hell are we gonna get through that?
All right, cops, you're up. You, Davis, what the hell do we do now?
Well, you just can't go in and fight them. If you kill even one of them, the entire lot will come running. We need to draw them off first, then run them. Listen, send in one of your best to the oven at the northeast corner of the nest.
The Screamer Tower?
The tall thing. Don't know what you call it. Sneak over there and blow it up. All the roaches will run over to find out what happened, except 2 or 3 sentries. They'll stay behind to guard the workers. We'll have about 30 seconds to take out the sentries and get clear of the fungus before the rest come back.
Trask, do it. Everyone else, we hold it till Davis gives the word. Then we run like hell to the other side.
I need to grab those minerals, damn it.
10-star to wrench. The canteen's in the river over.
I'm not doing it.
It's now or never, Haas. One thing I forgot to tell you, do not kill the workers. Every roach in 5 miles will swarm here if you do.
You heard her. Leave the workers the hell alone. Move, move.
Damn it.
442 reporting. I'm on it. Moving. 4. Understood. I'm on it. Understood. 4. I'm on it. Moving. Got it. 4.
Commander, hold your position. We have received...
I am sore about missing those minerals. I didn't see them at the top, and they just killed it and moved phase, and hopefully it won't be relevant. Hopefully I can do it without 200 minerals. It shouldn't be too big a deal, it just annoys me.
telemetry from your team regarding the nest. We have determined that nest represents a clear danger to the mission after all. We need you to destroy it, or your northern position will be under continuous attack. We took the liberty of having Sergeant Trask destroy another structure in the meantime, keep the roaches distracted a bit longer. We bought you maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
Got it. Moving.
Setting claymores and choke points near your position will weaken the roach forces when they return. Then you can mop up what's left with the P-beams and bury their structures. Also be aware, we've lost comms with Sergeant Trask. Defense net out.
Right, you got him killed.
Got it. I'm on it.
way, sir. Got no time, no time.
The word. Got it. Moving. AUD 442 reporting. Moving. And 4. Understood. Got it. I'm on it. Understood.
God, I wish it's someone else to help heal.
Position. We have received telemetry from your team regarding the nest. We have determined that nest represents a clear danger to the mission after all. We need you to destroy it, or your northern position will be under continuous attack. We took the liberty of having Sergeant Trask destroy another structure in the meantime to keep the roaches distracted a bit longer. We bought you maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
Understood. 4.
Setting claymores and choke points near your position will weaken the roach forces when they return. Then you can mop up what's left with the P-beams and bury their structures. Also be aware, we've lost comms with Sergeant Trask. Defense net out.
You got it.
Confirm. Yes, sir. Moving now. Done.
Moving. I'm on it. Understood. I'm
Okay,
on it.
move in, attack.
Got it. Moving. And 4.
We've got no time, no time. Roger that. Copy that, heading out now. Moving out.
Can't
On
kill
our
it.
way, sir.
Ready, Commander. Understood. And 4. You got it. Moving. I'm on it.
Confirm.
You got it.
We gotta move.
Reporting. I'm on it. Understood. 4. Understood. Moving. I'm on it.
Ground attack, sir.
Where do you need me? I'm on it. You got it.
Confirm.
Understood. 4. Moving. I'm on it.
Say again? 10-4.
The word. Moving. You got it. And 4.
Survival's more important than getting achievements. Ooh! Break it down.
Just get the word. Understood. Hey, where's Trask?
Wrenched to 10-star, over. Wrenched. 10-star, over. We're going back for him.
Oh, you're out of your mind, man. If the Roaches found him, they'll be looking around for more of us. And even if they haven't, they'll sure as shit find us if we sneak around looking for Trask.
Hey, lady, let me explain something to you. Whatever happens to one of us happens to all of us. You cops might write each other off when things get rough, but out here in the world, we don't leave our fallen soldiers behind. You read me?
You don't know he's dead. You guys are the best, right? Maybe he's just laying low. Roaches are all stirred up, and there's no way we'll be able to maneuver around without them finding us. I lost an entire unit in Galveston trying to pull that shit. All we can do is move on. Mission's bigger than any one person, right? Colonel?
We'll hit the TZ, but the mission's not over till my entire unit's accounted for.
Well done, Commander. Proceed north to the next phase of your mission. We may get lucky and find some vehicles we left behind when we evacuated a few years ago. May not be in the best shape, but they should still work. Defense net out.
I'm on it. AUD 442 reporting.
Evacuated a few years ago.
Understood.
Interesting one.
Yes, sir.
Just give the word. Moving. Understood.
Commander, we believe some of our structures have been infested based on research done by Quarter 9 in Temple Blue. The good news is the structures should be safe for your use even though the roach tendrils have grown into them. All intelligence indicates the roach's spores do not affect our electronics. Clean them out, you should have a ready-made fabrication site.
Oh, this is a great way to get infested. Oh my god.
Ready, Commander. Four. Where do you need me? Got it. Just give the word.
Okay, you don't clean it out that way.
Understood. Moving. Got it. Four. I'm on it. Moving. Four. Got it. I'm on it. Understood. I'm on it. Moving. Understood. I'm on it. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Officer Davis, standing by. Four. Got it. Moving. Understood.
Richard Gideon started out with the UPL military straight out of the post-secondary military academy, PSMA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Richard Gideon started out with the UPL military straight out of the UPL military straight out of the post-secondary military academy. When students reached the 10th grade in any public school system within a UPL nation, that students given a choice. They can continue forward with the academic studies, or they can abandon academics and join the PSMA as an officer candidate. Decisions made by the student, not their parents or guardians, and interfering with the student's right to choose leads to civil and criminal penalties. UPL would tempt students to join the PSMA with promises of glory and of its successful in society. There's no station in society that is more elite than UPL officers, including ultra-rich or otherwise famous citizens. Gideon was chosen for Operation Backswing due to his familiarity with the region. He used this region as staging area to build up UPL forces in secret before striking at a rebellion in Boston, Massachusetts, a 2-hour hop by Osprey. The attempt to quash rebellion failed disastrously as the UPL analyst was discovered to be an informant working for the rebels, and he had to abandon what equipment was in the region to preserve what personnel he was able to save from slaughter. Gideon benefited from the paradigm of failing upwards, and was promoted for bravery and for saving soldiers he did. A similar failure from an enlisted soldier, civilian business manager in respective duties would likely led to a death sentence.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, we're behind in a big way, so we're splitting up into 4 squads. 1, 2, and 3 each take a cop and clear out a zone. Civvy, stay back here with Squad 4 till the area's secure. Move out.
Operation Backswing. Phase 2, clear roaches from Mopbold Base. Zone Kappa. Clear mission phase 2.
On an otherwise uninteresting planet. I speak to you now through the mind of my child. My preference has been to use your species as sustenance for my warriors. But with your ilk so near to me now, I could not help but bring one of you into my brood instead. The one which referred to itself as Trask. The one you abandoned.
Wait, what? You talk? What did you do at Trask? Where is he?
Be assured, your human is now at peace among my children, and will never be abandoned again. It is part of me now, and through it, I see its memories. I know why you have come here, and I will enjoy watching you flounder as you attempt to deliver your master stroke. If you survive, that is.
Commander, we're reading you that this is the first recorded instance of direct communication with the roaches and first recorded instance of human infestation. Kill this creature and ensure you yourselves are not compromised like Trask was. We'll gather what additional intelligence we can during your engagement to try and help you.
AUD 442 reporting. Where do you need? I'm on it. Move. Keep the word. I'm on it. Understood.
Fucking lurker.
I'm on it. At 4. You got it. Moving. Understood. Moving. Understood. I'm on it. Moving. Understood. You got it. At 4. Understood. At 4. You got it. At 4. I'm on it. Got it. Moving. At 4. You got it. Moving. At 4. Understood. I'm on it. Got it. At 4. Moving. Understood. I'm on it. Moving. At 4. You got it. Understood. I'm on it. At 4. I'm on it. You got it. Moving. Understood. You got it. Understood. Moving. I'm on it.
That creature appears to be discharging acidic bile now. Corner positions will no longer be a viable tactic.
Understood. I'm on it. 4. You got it. Understood. 4. Moving. I'm on it. Understood. Moving. You got it. Moving. Understood. At 4. Understood. At 4. You got it. At 4. I'm on it. AUD 442 reporting. You got it. Moving. You got it. I'm on it. At 4. Moving.
Davis lost most of her equipment. She can no longer sprint with the best of them.
4. You got it. Understood. 4. Moving. I'm on it. Moving.
Trying to nurture a bit of a nidus here.
Commander, it appears the High Queen is aiding the Spiker in providing an intra-regional tunneling system. If you destroy the tunnels, you should be able to corner it. Finish it off.
I'm on it. 4. Moving. I'm on it. Understood. Officer Davis, stand by.
Shotgun. So Trask got captured there.
Got it. I'm on it. 4. Understood.
Commander, it appears the High Queen is aiding the Spiker in providing an intra-regional tunneling system. If you destroy the tunnels, you should be able to corner it. Finish it off.
4. I'm on it. Moving. Got it. Understood. Moving. I'm on it. Got it. 4. Understood. I'm on it. Understood. I'm on it. Moving. Understood. Got it. I'm on it.
Commander, it appears the High Queen is aiding the Spiker in providing an intra-regional tunneling system. If you destroy the tunnels, you should be able to corner it. Finish it off.
I'm on it. Got it. Moving. Understood. Moving. 4. Got it. I'm on it. Got it. 4.
Commander, it
Let's go back a bit. We might be able to play it differently.
I'm on it. Moving. Got it. Understood. 4. Got it. I'm on it. Moving. Understood. Got it. Understood. I'm on it. 4. Moving. Understood. Moving. 4. Got it. I'm on it. Got it. Understood. Ready, Commander. I'll get it for you. Moving. I'm on it. 4. Moving. 4. Got it. Understood. AQC 442 reporting. That's the word. I'm on it. You got it. Understood. Moving.
Commander, it appears the High Queen is aiding the Spiker in providing an intra-regional tunneling system. If you destroy the tunnels, you should be able to corner it. Finish it off.
Moving. Understood. I'm on it. 4. Moving. 4. Moving. Understood. Got it. Understood. AQC 442 reporting. Got it.
One more.
I'm on it.
They are bleeding to death because no creep. If it was a nidus worm, it would be fine, but
Understood. I'm on it. 4. Moving. You got it.
move away, move back.
I'm on it. Moving. 4. You got it. 4. Understood. Got it. I'm on it.
You can sheep it out a little.
Moving. Understood. I'm on it. 4. You got it. Moving. 4. Understood. You got it. Moving. I'm on it.
Spiker's carcass is still moving. Ooh, that's not right.
We don't know how, Commander, but that roach just erupted into dozens of smaller ones. We've never seen anything like that. Get distance and take them out a few at a time.
4-2 reporting. Got it.
Just switch to shotgun actually at that.
We don't know how, Commander, but that roach just erupted into dozens of smaller ones. We've never seen anything like that. Get distance and take them out a few at a time.
I'm glad it's only this one and not the both of them, because they'll be coming from two different angles. It would be a mess.
Commander, we have classified this encounter to be available to personnel with our clearance. As of now, that includes you and your team. You are prohibited from sharing this with Colonel Gideon or the rest of the insertion group. We will conduct a formal briefing with all of you upon your return to Temple Blue. Defense net out.
All units, get the hell back here. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Roaches are attacking your base. Ready, Commander. Exuber is under attack.
There, deal with. Deal with it. That's fucked. Well, we can still get these going.
System activated. Please identify yourself.
Then over here.